Hey everybody, and welcome to another Wellness Wednesday. I'm Wendy Bell, as you well know. This is Ali Dubiak. She is a certified nurse practitioner at BodyByAIM360.com, married to Dr. Darren Dubiak, and together you guys have created something that has become wildly successful. And it's exciting. You know, and a lot of people who come into the program, who see these videos, they're worried that this is going to be hard. Yeah. That they're going to give up flavor. Yeah. It's going to be time consuming. And when people already want to make excuses for not trying,
that makes it worse.
It makes it worse.
Yeah, it makes it way worse.
But what you do is the opposite of all of those things.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't, I mean, you can complicate it if you want to. You can make foods and recipes that are very involved, but it also does not have to be that way. We talked about before in the previous Wellness Wednesday video, spices go a long way. Even, I mean, like for this recipe, you know, onions go a long way, as long as you love onions, which I do.
Right.
But onions, I mean, dill is another thing. I love
fresh dill is fantastic.
Dill. You know, even just pepper can spice up your recipe. So spices go a long way, and your vegetables go a really long way too, your herbs and your spices. So
I have been amazed by people who, because of how they've changed their diet, have been able to reverse their trajectory to diabetes.
100,000,000%.
It's true.
It is true.
And I think one of the things I love most about your program is how many people have been on the path to diabetes who reverse that path or get off of medications, heart medications, blood pressure medications, because of what you do and how you teach people to eat. Explain that. It's huge.
It is huge. I mean, it's not as easy as just sitting here at a video, a couple-minute video, and talking about it. But you know, I've mentioned before that week in and week out, we have patients that come in and we review their blood work with them, and they're pre-diabetics or full-blown diabetics with extremely high hemoglobin A1Cs. And they think that the misconception that I keep finding with patients is that they think that that's what they're doomed to for the rest of their life. That, well, I have it, you know, how do I help control it? But they think that they will always have diabetes. And that is not true at all. You know, you shouldn't be, we all know the things you shouldn't be eating. You shouldn't be snacking on sweet things and carb heavy things every single night before you go to bed. We know that.
Right.
But, you know, even something as simple as, I mean, you can make healthy desserts. It's just knowing what to sub in and out, you know, using things like raw honey. I mean, you can use stevia, using coconut sugar in place of the other sweetening things that you use in your regular baking lives. But you know, cholesterol, high blood pressure, all of those things, it starts with, I mean, if you have weight to lose, it starts there, and then the foods that you're eating. So it's not hard. People always say, like, is it hard? Am I going to be able to do this? Yeah, you will be able to do it. It's
Amen.
not hard. It can be very easy.
And what are we doing? Because one of the things I love about the Body by AIM360 app is the recipes.
Yeah.
And you make it easy. So you're like, okay, what am I gonna make as a side dish with pork or with burgers or with a steak or whatever? This one, if I can see fresh cucumber, I can see onion, I can see fresh dill, I see honey, some spices. It sounds delicious and easy. What are we doing?
So easy. So we're making a healthy cucumber salad. And I think the biggest thing with this is, you know, cucumber salad usually has a little bit of sweetness to it to kind of offset the apple cider vinegar and the dill and the other flavors, but I'm using raw honey instead of just using good old sugar that you just sprinkle in. So that's the biggest difference here, but it's healthy, it's delicious, it's awesome for summertime. People are going to picnics or celebrating holidays. So this is easy. It's easy. It honestly doesn't get any easier than this, and people love it. So.
Walk me through, baby. I'm ready to roll. Let's do it.
So I already cut up our cucumbers. This is 2 large English cucumbers that I just sliced up really thin. So then we'll do our onions. So this is probably about, like, I'm not gonna use all of it.
Maybe quarter cup.
Sometimes onion is, yeah, it's about like a quarter cup of onion, but I don't always like to add all of my onion at one time because sometimes it's overpowering. That's a white onion. This is about 2 tablespoons of fresh dill that my lovely friend here took care of for me. Sliced it up. This is about 1/4 teaspoon of salt that we're gonna put in. I don't like to use a ton of salt, so I probably won't even put all of that in there. Pepper is about 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon. I like pepper.
I do too,
So
100%.
I always add more than what it
Right.
calls for.
No, it's great.
Apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons. And then my honey, which I need.
I never even thought about using honey. It's just a smart.
It gives it a little bit of sweetness, and like I said, it offsets those other strong flavors that you have going on here, especially with vinegar, which I love vinegar too. So.
Now, your husband Darren is of what background?
Oh, he's Hungarian, so this is a really big staple. in
I would
Hungarian
imagine.
culture. And they eat it with anything and everything too. So just mix it all around. And actually, this is better if you make it a little bit ahead of time, or even like
Pop
the
it in
day
the
before.
refrigerator.
And you put it in the refrigerator, chill it down, and kind of let it marinate. It's much better that way. But still, again, it's easy. If you have somewhere to go tomorrow, you can do this the night before, and it's easy.
Okay, total time here, 8 minutes. I kid you not, 8
that it?
minutes. And probably $5.
Yeah.
If $5 for something that is delicious
Yep.
and everybody will like.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Most people, I think.
Right.
Some people don't like raw onion, but I mean, it's an awesome, awesome, awesome summer dish. If I see this on the table at a picnic, that's what
Right.
I'm going for. So easy. Again, that's the biggest thing. People always thinking that it has to be hard to eat healthy, and it's not at all.
What is the number one worry that people who come to Body by AIM 360 have when they sit across from you or Darren Dubiak? What do they say?
I think that it's food, giving up food. That it's giving things up. That is the hardest thing for them. They're like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can give that up. And
But a lot of things you're not giving up, you're just changing.
you're just substituting.
You're modifying things.
You don't have to give up the flavors. I mean, like cheese. There are awesome alternatives, dairy-free cheeses out there that taste just like it. And I used to love cheese. I used to have bricks of cheese in my house with crackers and whatever. I don't do any of that anymore. There are grain-free crackers. I just don't do the processed meats anymore because it's horrible for you. But the dairy-free cheeses, I have a couple brands that I love, and they.
So before we sign off, I want you to look in the camera and I want you to tell somebody who's on the fence, because every week people are listening and they're wondering, is this my time?
Yeah.
How do you get them
I do
off the
it?
fence?
You can do this. Whatever it is that you're worried about in coming to us and letting us help you, don't worry about it. We'll help you. We have a way of helping you with anything that you're actually worrying about. So just come to us. Let us help you. We'll walk you through it. We will work with you. We have amazing staff, awesome support system from many angles in our office. We'll help you. We'll just walk you through it, because I know it's not easy. Food is hard. It's hard for everybody. It's hard for me. It's hard for my husband. We love to indulge in things that just tend to be not good for us. So I get it, but it's just the education. You just need the education piece.
Right
And that's
on.
it. And then you know what to do. You can go off for the rest of your life, and even if you gain 5 pounds, hey, guess what? We gave you the piece that you needed. We gave you the education that you needed. You know how to lose the 5 pounds.
That's it. That is it. You're in charge of you.
Yep.
They help you get there. BodybyAIM360.com. Simple as that. Go, look. It's all there for you to see. And then you pick up the phone and you call this number. It's 412-227-9255. 412-227-9255. Ask for Allie. Ask for Dr. Dubiak. They care about you and getting you where you want to go. Allie, I'm going to have some of this now.
Okay.
It looks delicious. And I thank you
Yes.
for cooking for Wellness Wednesday.
Thank you for letting me use your kitchen.
You betcha. Anytime. Until next time, peace, everybody.